Hi, welcome to Maverick and Dempsey's Rundown. All right, so yesterday we had the Buffalo Bills versus the Denver Broncos and seeing who's going to make it to the AFC Championship. And we also had the Seattle Seahawks versus San Francisco 49ers to see who's going to make it to the NFC Championship. The first game was exciting. It was a back and forth. There were questionable calls. There was a lot of drama and a lot of sadness from me because there was a call that I believe was a referee error and saying that Brandon Cook's late catch that would have put the Buffalo Bills into field goal range and won them the game. They said it was not a catch. Now, what I don't understand is it's not a catch, but he lost the ball into an interception fumble type. It was stripped from him. So how's it different? So if it was a dead ball, if it's not a catch, then how can it be taken away from him by a Denver Bronco, whose name I don't even know because that was probably the only thing he's ever done in his career that matters. So how can that work? So it's not a catch, but he didn't maintain possession and survive the ground. But then he would have had to have possession for him to lose possession to the Denver Bronco defender. So what happened there? I don't know. I don't want to talk about that much. I'm kind of pissed off about it. The other storyline that came out of that game, though, besides, the heartbreak of Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen, et cetera, was Bo Nix is injured. Denver Broncos are going to have to ride with Jared Stidham into the AFC Championship. Hey, you reap what you sow. I think that's karma right there. I'm not happy Bo Nix got injured. Not at all. Nothing against that kid. But for Denver Broncos, for the Denver Bronco fans, you kind of got what you deserve right there. All right? NFC Championship. Not much to say. Seattle just beat the ever-loving crap out of San Francisco. They're going to the Super Bowl. Calling it right now. There is no way the Bears or the Rams, maybe the Rams a little bit more because the veteran leadership, Matthew Stafford, et cetera, but it looks like Seattle's going. Rams and Bears have been up and down this season. Their games they won that they should have lost. Their games they lost they should have won. Seattle just puts their foot on your throat and just drives it home. Today we have the New England Patriots, now the team that I'm riding with, that I used to ride with back in the Tom Brady era. We got New England Patriots versus the Texans. Two defensive teams, number one defense versus number three defense. Offense, Texans are a little sketchy. I'm going to ride with the Patriots. I think they got the offense to bring it home. NFC game today. Who's gonna be the other team to represent the NFC in the championship game? Is the Chicago Bears or the Los Angeles Rams? I don't care. Don't like either team. They can both just kill each other. But I think it's going to be the Rams. I don't think the Rams aren't going to make the mistakes late where the Bears can come back if Bears make mistakes early, like the Packers did. If it's a back and forth battle, I just think the experience of the Rams is going to take it. All right? So that's my 2 cents. What do you got to say?
Honestly, as long as the Rams don't win the Super Bowl, I could care less. My teams are out, so.
All right. Maybe I can convince her to ride with the Patriots. She used to be a Patriots fan back in the Tom Brady days, so we'll see. We'll see if we can fall in love with Drake May the way we did for Tom Brady, at least for one season. Yeah. All right. That's it for this podcast, and tune in next time, and we'll find out what happened today.